Okay, now we're in Legata. We're going to ransom everyone we need to ransom. With the exception of those two guys. Let me go ahead and lock them. I want to hold on to them. Hopefully we'll get a good offer for both of them. That's 7,700. And what can we get for trade? I'm hoping there is some good armor here since Caladog was captured. It does look like the Battanians may be slightly hurting for money, being attacked from all sides right now. And he has... Nope. What do we have here? The 17 and 10 is not bad, actually. The 17, the body armor is good. The 10 is a little low. Legendary Fion bracers. Well, that's better than she's wearing now. So there you go. I'm a little disappointed there wasn't any better armor here. Well, let's look at the civilian side. Nothing there. Oop, didn't mean to do that. What do we got here? Legendary Villager Leather Tunic. This is better and much, much lighter. About 4 times lighter. So you can have that. Alright, that's it. 27,000. Legendary Fish Harpoon. Alright, throwing daggers. Let me put those right there. I do 28, which is less than we already have, but it still helps. Alright. 37,000. Only 10 more to spend. Which means we're not going to have... We're going to have to... I'm going to lock that. I'll look at it later. Masterwork Norse. I'm going to lock that also. It's very short, but I'll take a gander at it. Regular Norse. 98.67. 96.62. Okay, we'll have to sell these one at a time because there's not enough gold left in the city to take it all. I don't believe. Nope. Okay, continuing to recuperate. Imagine the Verone Castle will be sieged again here shortly. Okay, the orchards in Rhotae is complete. That's great, which means now they've... I'm going to try to run over to Rhotae, in fact, because I believe after the orchards were complete, I had it set to go back to the walls. But I'm going to see if I can get another level of orchards, because if you recall, we're always hurting for food. And I also need to recruit from my companion. He's down several. Flintog Castle. I don't want it, and I'm not voting. What does he got? He's pretty much even right now. I'm going to give him these, everything but the recruits. And let's take a look at the town. Yeah, it is on fortifications, 200 days. I'm going to stop it and go back to the orchard because we're now they just now starting to get food. And again, the garrison doesn't do any good if they're all starving. So let's put that 36 days, and then we'll plop it back over to fortifications. Because right now, it's all about getting that garrison the ability to hang in there. 947 defenders, as long as the garrison is good. Let's look in the keep and see what everybody else is stuck in here for prisoners. Again, as I say, free income. And another sturgeon we can carry around as possible recruit. And since our garrison is full, I think it's full. Yes, it's full. We don't need to keep any additional forces in here. So we can sell everybody with the exception of the militia and the traders. And the peasant. Again, more income. See, we're back already over 525 even after buying those helmets and the Girds. $4,800. And there should be, we'll be able to sell what's left here that we couldn't sell at Legata. Another 4,400. Okay. I'm going to look at this tournament to see what the prize is. A cataphract lance. Let me see if this is a empire town. Do they sell those lances? Cataphract lance right there. I've already got one over here. But since you can buy them, I'm no longer going to hold on to that. There's no reason to. We've got the money now to purchase one if we want it. Yeah, that's nothing special, so I'm just going to let it go. Although I will, while we're here, let's check the armor. Look at that. 52, 23, 16. It's still not the best armor you can get, but I'm going to take it nonetheless. We've got the money. That means I can give the wife this fine white tabard, and we'll hold on to this white tabard. All right, we've got... Okay, so we now know... I know that we can go and get 54 helmets and Sturgia, so there's no reason to hold on to this other stuff now, because anytime we need it, we can just run over and get it. So I'm not going to hold on to either one of these any longer. Just excess stuff we're holding on to. And at this stage of the game, I'm going to... Well, I'll keep holding on to those. Typically, only in the early game will I hold on to these if they're not at least 30. But right now, I don't recall what our companion is wearing, so I'm going to hold on to that. Okay. I don't need these guys anymore. I don't want regular harpoons. I just want to keep that legendary harpoon. And obviously, we want to keep the Girds. And I'll look at that later. Okay, let's recruit and fill our companion back up. What do I need, by the way? I'm pretty sure... Okay, we need infantry. Is there any infantry I can recruit? Sturgeon will take both of these. Run over here to Carfinian. See what we can give Harunag. Again, I don't want to recruit any recruits proper recruits because I want to give him a head start on getting them up the tier ladder. So we'll just ignore the recruits. And that makes me think, let's go in here. Let's look at the keep, look at the garrison, and sort it by tier. Don't really have any high-level infantry that we could swap out. So we'll just leave that be for now. I think he can take 15 still, so we'll just keep tacking them in there. And we'll go here. We're going to slowly make our way back west and north. You know, I think I'm going to make the rest cavalry. We'll see if we can get him some Imperial cavalry. That way I don't have to run all the way over to Valandia. Although it's not that far, just we'll do this anyway. Should take him up to 13. One more cavalry. Get it here at Rhotae. Oh, we'll just wait a minute. We'll go to Verone Castle. Since it is Sturgian, they should offer us a decent horse. Okay. No, we don't want to do peace with them just yet. Yep. All right, how many? Let me take a gander at what he's got here. All right, he's got a Battanian scout, brigand. Okay, we're going to take all these nice horses. All 5 of them. And we're going to take these guys because I noticed he had some troops that were very, very subpar. Let's sort here by tier. Give him everything we've got right now. And then just take out the trash. Take out this militia spearman. And this 3 militia archers. And this guy. Now, if we were near earlier when I was at Rhotae, I should have placed those in the garrison. I didn't think to at the time though, but that's what I will typically do. And then we'll just take off 1 recruit. There we go. Is any time where we have some militia that throw in there, we will. I just wasn't thinking. All right. We'll head back up in here. Well, there goes Munster. Dern is still not, let's see here, Gainseth. Okay, we're going to go for Gainseth. Make peace with the Battanians. They'll give us 2,800. Well, we've probably got about 48 hours before that comes through. So let's get some more. I think there's 2 villages here we can raid before that goes through. Try to pad up as much clay as we can.
Archers! Cavalry!
Okay.
Infantry!
Come down here, infantry. Archers. Right here.
Move! Infantry! Shields up!
I think. No, it's okay where they are. Come around here, archers.
Hold fire! Infantry!
There's a lot of trees here, though.
Moving!
Facing this direction.
Keep eye on the enemy! Arrows! Face that way!
There you go. Now let me let me get out of your way.
Archers! Fire at will! In fire at will!
Now I'm up until this point. since the beginning of the game, I've been more or less passive during these battles because the early game is about getting your troops experience and getting a decent fighting party. I'll gain experience here and there where I can. Once I've got a decent fighting force, then I'll actually start getting involved in the battles. Obviously, this militia battle is not something they really need my help for. Are they running away? See if I can get there with the Gird. There we go. Alright, we only got one upgrade. A soldier, that's okay. I hate, this name is so Haranag. Got one upgrade. A hardened crossbowman. $13 clay. That's still a good amount. Vlandian armies just move at will wherever they want to around Battania. And I think as soon as this village is raided... Oh, wait a minute. We can't raid that village. It is Vlandian now. Okay, I think now would actually be a good time. Let's see what they're offering us. Oh, 11 hours. This is another issue with the doggone coding that Telwards does. You see here it says resolve existing decision, but it doesn't tell you what the conditions are. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to see here that says they're going to pay you X amount or you're going to pay them X amount. Make peace with Battanians. Our kingdom will receive 2,800. I think we're going to go... Where is Siga going? Ah. Pendrake Castle. I think that is Sturgian. I mean to say it's Battanian right now. But I think she won't be able to get there in 11 hours because the travel time plus the full day to set up the siege. So let's go ahead and force this vote. And I'm going to go 150 here because nothing to lose. And maybe to tell me what it is now. Alright, we went up to 16 with the Toga. Okay, that's... At least now I know. I'll forget, of course. Alright, we're going to go to Revel. Drop off this clay. Then we're going to head to the east to help with the Southern Empire. Siga, you can... Where are you going? Turn around, girl. Go the other way. Now where is she going? She's just still traveling to Pendrake. Now she's turning around. Alvar, what are you doing? I didn't even notice him up there. Just patrolling. Okay, we all need to go east. Maybe I'll head... Well, I think we just lost TL. Yep. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go up north here. I suspect that is one very large Southern Empire army. And generally, in my experience, when they have their entire force as one army, you crush them 3 times, and then that really will stop their steamrolling, because by that time they're just all recruits. And I believe that's what we need to do. We'll go over there, look at the size of their army, and see if we can gather a force large enough to crush them. And of course they'll reconstitute or another army will come around. But if we get them 3 times, that should be good enough to at least allow the AI lords to handle them. Okay, I don't think we need any recruits. Nope. Run on up to Revel. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, that's right. 263 now that we've dropped off some clay there. That's not bad, 263. What is the prosperity? Okay, Omor is the most prosperous, and Revel is still the second most prosperous, so that's good. We've already made peace with them. We'll drop off this clay and head towards TL. Need to make some money back. Another 62 clay to drop off. Gives us 101. That should last for a while. Let's see what this tournament is about. A royal? Let's see what. Speed maneuvering is less, so we don't want that. I will take a gander at the leaderboard. Yeah, we're well up on the leaderboard. Still getting that 1 renown a day, helping us climb to this next tier level. And I do want to take a look in the market while we're here. All right, moving on. We'll stop at Omor on the way through because it's right there at the pass. Got to go by it anyway. We'll take a look at the situation there. It is the most prosperous town in the entire Sturgian Principality. This having to travel from one side of the map to the other side is time consuming, but things could have happened on the way. We're at negative income now with the additional party. He gained the skill point in Steward. We also need some more variety of food. All right, let's see here. Still 197. I've got hides I can drop off here. $177, $147. Snarl is doing okay still. Let's drop off these hides and be about, what was the other one? Flax? There is no flax here in the warehouse. Apparently there's flax in the town though. Do I have any flax? We'll drop off this 37 flax as well as these hides. And check out the tournament. A bone, I don't want that as a mace. And check the market here. I believe to get a better round shield than I have now, it's going to have to be in battle loot, because this is probably the best round shield you can get. And I may, in the future, because this game is far from over, I may put a smithy in Omor, or whichever Sturgian town stays the most prosperous, and then I'll start also collecting iron and raiding villages with iron, since there is no iron at all that goes to Omor naturally. And I believe, if we can get a smithy up and running, a high level smithy in a very prosperous town, that we may get some better armor and or shields. We're going to stop at Sibir and check this tournament. That's a sword. We don't want it. The companion can have a focus point. Now, that I don't believe the AI does this, discard weapons to increase troop experience. I don't believe they do, so that's a useless. So I'm going to, even though I doubt they'll ever have more mounts in his party than he has foot troops, I'm going to give him logistician, because I don't think he trades to gain experience. And since we're sitting here, obviously we're going to look. Well, let's go see how they garrison TL. And if their forces are still up here in the north or they've already moved south. I thought for sure they would come over towards Sibir. But they've had ample time to do so if that's what they wanted to do. They must have went back down south. Amprella is really... Well, TL obviously is out on its own. So it's a long trip for them to come all the way up here. We may siege it, depending on how many defenders they left. Whoa. All right, 900, 1,000, about 1,200. Okay, what can I gather? I've only got 3. And it looks like all of our armies, there's only one other army. And he's over here. She's over here. But if I recall, we had a lot of prisoners, right? Oh, yeah, they got 10. All right, so I need to call as many as I can. I've only got 491. Let's sort it by cost. That's 106 already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll give us 1,000. And I have no problem at all wasting these mercenaries. Let's see what happens here. How long it takes. 4 days, I believe, for that last party to get here. Okay, they're going to go. I believe they will probably go for Sibir. I can't tell just yet. It just says they're patrolling. So we're going to keep ahead of them. They're very slow. Keep them in sight, but keep ahead of them. Luckily, I believe that all the forces I called will be coming right here from the west, so we'll run towards them, which will decrease the amount of time it takes for us to form this army. Yep. If we can get them crushed, that'll help out greatly. And if we can crush them, I will immediately head to TL, because I believe if any prisoners they have, if they're not in the army, they should be in TL. And if we can free our 10 lords, that is nothing but great. Do I have... Yeah, there's a couple more. 3 more. Now they're traveling to Sibir. So we can just go to Sibir and wait while the rest of these troops come in. And in this case, normally, if I had a smaller amount of troops, I would go in Sibir and help to defend. But right now, we want this. We want the Southern Empire to siege Sibir because that locks them in place. I don't have to worry about where they're going and what they're doing. I know they're going to be locked right there in that siege. We've got 2 more forces. How far away are you? 1 day and 1 day, 16 hours. Well, it'll take them a whole day just to establish the siege camp. Now we can run up close enough where we can see them. Whether those other forces of mine are there or not, I'm going to attack once once the Southern Empire starts attacking, if it's daylight, that is. Okay, 1 more. How far away is it? 1 day and 6 hours. He's not even getting closer. Okay, let's close in. We want to attack in daylight. Let's look, make sure the loadout is correct. And nothing to upgrade here. All right, we're going to engage these forces in the next video. See you there. Ciao.